Hey, what's up? I'm Crimson Mockingbird, and I'll be traveling down the rabbit hole that is Metal Gear Survive. Blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. These two things don't even matter to me because that was released. It was apparently released in Japan early. So I would like to mention a couple things before we fully are able to get into this. Pretty much after the initial announce of the game, I barely kept any track of what was happening with it, so I don't really know that much about it. And I'm not expecting that much from it. Once there was an army led by a legendary mercenary, Big Boss. The year was 1975. Several months had passed since the Peace Walker incident. If you want to know, go play Ground Zero. Seriously, like that pretty much explained the beginning, I think. I don't know. And another thing that it sort of annoyed me, but you had the game fully updated to even start the game. A pseudo-historical sequence of events. Okay, I like that it says pseudo, because that means it's actually not. If you played Ground Zero, then you would know that when they have that after you finish Ground Zero, then it would be then all the extra little alternate ones that they had, they all said pseudo historical, meaning that it's connected to a degree, but it's not canon. Which I like because then it doesn't ruin the experience. Also, it just hops you right in, like seriously, like that press options button at the beginning. Yeah, there was no skipping around that. There was pretty much you start the game and that's how it is press options button. I actually, before I was like, oh, I'm gonna, edit some stuff, turn that into the music, all that kind of stuff. Nope. You hop right into the game. I mean, it's fine, but at the same time, it's still kind of annoying that you can't edit any options until you get into the game itself.
That's the last of the investigators. All right, let's get started.
Wait, are they the Diamond Dogs? Are these guys the Diamond Dogs? I need to see their patch. I think they might be the Diamond Dogs.
Will end in purgatory, but let us pray that they who travel the depths of hell will this.
If that is true, then that's actually kind of interesting because that means that while the big boss was asleep, the survivors of Big Boss's military force, that were
Not this one.
because he left some of them on a close island that were non-essential, or they didn't want to look too thin. That's why it was especially easy for Mother Base to get so overwhelmed. But at the same time, they had a shit time just dealing with the forces that were there. And this was a special military group created by the US to take down Big Boss. And they couldn't do that shit. I could go female in this? I'm gonna go female. I don't think I've ever played as a female character in a Metal Gear game. That's badass as shit. Ah. Angela. Yamato. 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 Yamato, I think that's how it's spelled. Fuck me, I don't know. Do I get to customize her? Seriously, do I get to customize her? Oh, seriously, they even have your name pop up. Oh, yeah, as a combat unit.
Are you sure that this is the one, sir?
Yeah. Thanks.
I might zoom in on their emblems to figure out that is the Diamond Dogs.
Good to see you again. Forgive me for what I'm about to do.
What are you about to do?
You okay? Get yourself together.
Give me a sniper rifle.
Cover me.
Because yeah, I think most of the R&D team and a couple of the combat units were on standby on a nearby island. It's been so long since I played Ground Zero and MGS 5. Nope. And I'm falling. I'm falling. See, I just view it as those who wouldn't be brethren with each other. I just don't view him as doing the same sort of thing for him. You know, it's like, I couldn't imagine if it was the XOF doing that for any of the Mother Base soldiers. I can see that them doing that for like the Diamond Dogs. She looks like the generic female that they have for like in Fallout 4. That looks like I can't remember. The girl from MGS 5. Don't you think? Okay, now I'm gonna skip through all this because it's gonna probably take me a while. Okay, and boom, this is what my character will look like. Use this avatar, sure. There weren't that many customization options besides the features like that tattoo, which by the way, you can only get those tattoos in either black or white, which was stupid. You should have been able to do some sort of color for it. At least give me a couple color options. Instead, they're like, nope, you're fucked with either black or white. The white just looks stupid. Oh no, don't tell me. Seriously? It did the MGS3 thing. Oh, really? I mean, I know that's sort of like the hallmark for them, especially on from MGS2 and MGS3, that was sort of like their thing, was the mask ripping off, but it just doesn't have the same impact if it's not Big Boss or any of the snakes. Instead, you're who would be normally considered as generic soldier. So when do I get some action in? I'm not expecting much from this game. What's the deal with that beeping?
Collecting the package.
Ah. They put a homing beacon on it, and then when you thinged, then it would, then when they would dump them into the ocean, then they can be retrieved later.
This is practically an obsession with you.
Nope, can't move anything.
Soon, you'll have faith in this one, too. This soldier is the traveler we've been waiting for.
There's too many to look at.
The one who will bear the punishment for our having strayed from the path of righteousness.
You do like your poetic turns of phrase, don't you? But I'm not in the mood for them. I'll get straight to the point. I read the report. This one's infected. And you want to risk...
God, I'm trying to watch all
this
of the cameras at once, and it's just so annoying.
This one is the perfect candidate. This soldier cannot live in our world anymore. To put it another way, no one is more qualified to carry out a mission on the other side. Am I wrong? There's one other advantage that no one else has. Look at the left arm.
It's just an arm.
That arm was lost 6 months ago when it was severed.
What?
And yet, it regenerated. A result of the infection-stimulating tissue growth. Nothing we haven't seen before. Except this time, we're talking about human tissue. Evidence of remarkable adaptation against the infection. With the dead running rampant on the other side, this one is more than capable of responding to the threats there. 1943, Philadelphia. Teleportation. That experiment gave us our first glimpse of the future. Now this soldier can give us everything we've been after ever since.
God.
All we've done is continue to fail, including
Get it over with.
skills.
I know that you guys love your explanations.
No basis in reality.
There is a basis for this. Those who have descended to hell are able to see further
Okay,
than
so
others.
it looks like someone just came out from the
Another
back
one
of the
your
truck.
prophecies. Enough of that nonsense.
My proposal will bring glory to the section and to you. You intend to use this one as a test subject in the
Like I said, I'm trying to watch all the... They're gone
The
now.
result of those efforts would be
Where'd they go?
If this mission succeeds, the rewards will be immeasurable. Think of the research and how it's stacked.
There's a
Better yet,
box!
this could lead to
If there's someone
replicated
hiding in the
power that
box.
unites the world.
I'll get the section on board. After all, you acting on your own authority would be unforgivable. I'll give you instructions in due course. Until then, do not take matters into your own hands.
Don't take matters into my own hands.
There's 2 camera 1s.
How blissfully unaware they are.
That irritates me.
Is in my hands.
I just realized that there were 2 camera 1s. That really annoys the shit out of me. I can understand if it was like camera 1A, camera 1B, where it's like, you know, because they have 2 cameras, but looking at, you know, this is looking at one end of the hallway, this is looking at the other end of the hallway. Then it's like, okay, so this is technically in the same area, but they're having it face 2 different directions. It's like, that didn't even look like it was in the same area. So it's like, why would you have 2 camera 1s? Camera 1's down. Which camera 1? The camera 1 there. It's like, okay, the amount of time we took to figure that out, it would have been just easier if you would have just put camera 1 or camera 2. You know, camera 1 or camera 2. Or camera 1A and camera 1B. Or camera 1E and camera 1W. Because it'd be, you know, east and west.
You made it through the gates of hell. You're now standing in Dite, the world beyond the wormholes. Abandon all hope from here on, not to mention fear and doubt.
Wow, he was sort of quoting Dante.
Your Beatrice is waiting up ahead.
Your
Better get
Beatrice?
going. As I mentioned in the briefing, first order of business is to head for base camp.
Also, how could you control that camera?
You'll need to procure all weapons and equipment on site for this mission. Same goes for food. To enter the gates of hell, you had to shed everything.
Okay, trying to remember controls here.
I'm monitoring your status over comms via the wormhole. Oh, guess I never introduced myself. Call me Good Luck. Not a bad name for the pilot of this ship, huh? Your life is low. That's to be expected, though. You just came out of suspended animation. But if your life runs out, there'll just be another one of them. Keep an eye on it.
Okay. Okay, push and left stick to sprint. That's not too bad. Wow, that stamina goes fast.
Gotta go up and over. And watch your step. Base camp is still a ways ahead.
Types of movement action. Okay. And leap. You know, I was under the assumption that when it said just by holding X you would do the motions, I would hope that even just lifting myself up would also go straight into it. I'm assuming there are no materials or anything I can pick up right now. Because normally on that kind of stuff, it's like once it goes into the introduction of it, then you can do the stuff. There's something not right about him. There's a lot of blood. And why is it that they're refusing to show me his face?
Don't move! Hands up! Back away from him!
Hey man, I didn't even have the gun yet.
A Mother Base survivor?
And you're XOF, right?
Hey, you okay?
I think I see some crystals. Yes, I do.
What did you do to him?
I didn't do anything. I'd be going like, listen, dude, we're both in a shitty situation right now. We need to work together to survive. Also, we swapped guns. Yep, I'm pretty sure it's the exact same gun. Why would you ever think of putting your gun away in a situation like this? Here are some strange creatures that, for some reason, we have no idea about. I'll just put away my gun and assume everything will be a-okay.
That's a wanderer. And the Dite.
Dead.
Use the weapon you picked up to eliminate it.
Oh, oh!
Track other wanderers.
There's some ammo.
There's a lot of them, and they all look hungry. It's up to you whether you take them on or go around them.
Oh, I did a headshot. Oh, no, no, ammo! Don't reload right now. Reload's good, but ammo is necessary right now. Uh-oh, they're busting through. Normally I have a better shot than this. I saw their body twitching. I saw them. Their bodies were twitching. You cannot fool me, game. I saw the body twitch. Look out, underneath you. He was not that close to the edge. Come on, there's only 4. You can take him out. Dude, with how slow they're moving, you easily could have grabbed the gun and shot all 4 of them before they even would have gotten near you. Aren't you the guy from earlier that left me behind?
I hope that luck of yours rubs off on me. I just had to shoot my brothers. I'm not gonna die here.
Didn't he have like a mask and goggles on too? I understand if the goggles went with the helmet, but what about the mask?
For you. What are those things? Where are we? What happened to my unit?
Also,
Tell
I
me.
should have wasted my bullets if I would have known that that's what's going to happen. Oh yeah, you know that gun you just had? It's now gone.
Questions.
Who are you?
The man you're talking to. If you need a name, call me Good Luck. And you? What do I call you?
Name's Reeve.
Of course.
What's so funny?
Yeah, I don't understand it either.
Nothing, forget it. Now, as promised, let me answer your other questions. The monsters you encountered are called Wanderers. I'll spare you the details, but they were once human like you and I, until they were infected by some unknown life form. which turned them into what you saw.
Okay.
And you were in a world destroyed by Wanderers. Welcome to Dite. It exists in a
Dite.
dimension separate
Why is it
from your own.
Dite? Wouldn't it be
No
Dite?
life form? Separate dimension. What kind of shit are you trying to pull?
This is no joke. Whether you believe me or not, look around you. Clearly you
Or
realize the predicament
Dite?
you're in.
Because instead of Dite, because it sounds like Dete or Deta.
Which brings me to this. I want to give you an op. Work with us. Do that, and I'll make sure you have a ticket out of there. We're your only lifeline. Surely you're not going to turn that down.
When this is over, I'm gonna send you to hell myself.
I like that answer. Now, as before, head through those ruins to base camp. How you go about that is up to you.
Captain? You mean this clown?
You have an objection? We're the ones who went there to complete a mission in the first place. I didn't think you would have a problem taking orders from
They need to
someone
fix
else.
that because they say we're the ones, and it says, but it's we are the ones, but they said we're.
All right, whatever. Okay, I've got an idea. Like Good Luck said, we need to head to this base camp. But we have to make sure we don't bring any of those things with us. Luckily, I have some C4 an engineer in my unit was carrying. More than enough to bring this place down.
That's a lot of
I'll go
C4
plant
then.
the C4. Meanwhile, you get on out of here and secure our escape route. All right, let's get this show on the road. And don't you run off without me, Captain.
You'll be good to have around. But for now, you're not going to leave without a weapon, are you? Craft something out of the materials around you.
Sweet.
All sorts of things wash up in Dite from other dimensions. Some of them will help you complete your mission, so go on, don't be shy. Finders keepers, right?
Plus, I don't think anyone else is gonna be using this shit. I remember hearing about this. Grab.
You've got what you need. Now go ahead and
As
grab
much
the
shit as
weapon.
possible. Okay. Kuban energy. What the fuck is Kuban energy? Pipe spear. Wow, that looks very flimsy. So I could actually craft 2 of those?
Simple barricade shouldn't be that hard to destroy. Try out that weapon you crafted.
Yeah. Well, okay, it doesn't look like holding it back actually charges it. I was kind of hoping it would. Nothing up here. Oh, shit balls. Oh, the twitchy. Yeah, you don't have your gun anymore, genius. You decide to leave it behind.
Another wanderer. Avoid all unnecessary combat. We know that wanderers can see as well as hear. If you enter their field of vision or make a loud noise, that's when they attack. Stay low and move slowly.
Okay. So very similar, a little different.
Information about them appears on the thread ring.
Oh, seriously, it uses stamina crouch walking.
Take advantage of
That's
this to
annoying as
avoid
shit.
Any unwanted attention.
Besides a single enemy, why don't I just kill it?
Wait. There's a wanderer up ahead too. You'll need to eliminate it.
There we go.
You can put a wanderer
Backstab.
out of commission by destroying the crystallized area on its back. Sneak up on it from behind and take it out.
It's
with your knife.
completely silent. Nice. Alright, buddy. Just stay right there. Don't acknowledge me. You don't know what the fuck is gonna happen to you until... Stab! What's the deal with the twitchy? You shouldn't be twitching. You're dead.
That did the trick. Keep moving.
That is seriously annoying though. It's like, oh, I'm gonna be crouch walking. Well, that uses a shit ton. That uses stamina too. Will crawling use stamina then?
See that ladder? Climb it. Base camp is just ahead.
All right. I'll follow your instructions. Tap to crouch, hold to go prone. Movement consumes stamina. Motherfucker, it is, isn't it? Seriously? I'm crawling along the ground. I don't think it would waste that much stamina. I think you would use more stamina by walking than you would by
The C4's planted.
crawling along the
Making my
ground.
way out now.
That's a bit annoying. Wow, that was no explosion. Was that their base camp? Yeah, I think your guys are fucked. It's like, that's some shitty base camp. That looks like Mother Base. Wait a second, that looks like Diamond Dogs. Wait, why is the Diamond Dog base in here? Huh? That makes no sense. How long was he asleep again? Or in a coma? Was it like 9 years? Duh. Ooh, that would have hurt. See, if I was getting pulled in there, and if I was one of those people, I wouldn't be just completely flailing. I would like have my arms and legs out, hoping to grab onto something. I mean, I might try flailing at first, like just to see if I could try moving myself. But if I figured out that I wasn't really moving myself, then I would just be like, okay, arms and legs out, try and grab onto anything. Hey, isn't that the guy from the photo? Grab my hand! Hey, isn't that the left arm I'm supposed to lose? So... Ooh! It was a cardboard box, but it hurt like hell. Depending on what's in the cardboard box, but... I just want to assume you would put a lot of heavy shit in a cardboard box. So considering that this guy has a face, I'm under the assumption we will see him again. Oh! That would hurt. So that's how I lost my left arm.
All right. Revival went A-okay. I know you've just woken up and you're probably wondering what the hell's going on, but we're short on time.
That went weird. It went from being a first person to showing just him, and it's like, why?
Okay. So basically, I'm going to be sending you to another dimension. Yeah,
like, at least have it from the perspective of the character. It's obviously not from the perspective of the character.
Take a look at this photo. 1968. South Vietnam. It was taken in a town in the north by a journalist accompanying American forces. He took it right before he was killed. Killed by the thing in this photo. And that thing used to be human. Don't believe me?
Honestly though, this kind of shit isn't surprising me. I mean, think about it. We're talking about a game series in which back during the Cold War, they had giant mechas. We had the character Psycho Mantis.
They attack anyone they see indiscriminately. But the worst part is, even when you destroy a wanderer, the life form that infected the person doesn't die.
And then later as Crying Mantis in MGS 4.
Fortunately for us, back then they appeared in a part of Vietnam where American forces were fighting.
In which case, Psycho Mantis literally took control of a robotic bodysuit.
Amongst our boys to wipe them out fast. We got every last one of them. We made the operation look like one of the massacres that occurred throughout the country. Of course, there's a reason the section was able to detect their presence. We've known about this life form
in MGS 4, we had a character whose name was the Sorrow, who literally was dead and was a ghost and was still haunting us.
It's like a vision of hell. We at Wardenclyffe section first observed a wormhole to this other world about 30 years ago. We've studied them ever since. The reason being,
so in my mind, you know what? This shit is just par for the course.
We call it Kuban energy. We're talking about a massive energy source. One that could very well shift the balance of power in the world. As you know, 6 months ago, an enormous wormhole appeared over Mother Base when XOF attacked you. That event enabled us to obtain the coordinates of their world. So for the first time since our research began, we sent out a manned expedition team, the Charon Corps. But we lost all contact with the Corps a while back. Our assumption is they're all dead. You'll have 2 mission objectives. First, recover the research data the Charon Corps left behind and gather.
By the way, part of this sounds a lot like the Evil Within 2. You know. Oh yeah, our highly trained military force that we sent in earlier, we lost complete contact with, and we're under the assumption that every single one of those fuckers is dead. So we're gonna send in a lone guy, and he's gonna they're gonna turn out to be better than our entire military force.
You'd rather sit this one out? Sorry, but you don't get a choice. The reason being,
You're already infected with that life form I was telling you about. And if you don't want to turn into one of those things, you better do what I tell you. The Charon Core's research data should include information on a way to prevent a person from turning into a wanderer.
And what if it doesn't?
Looks like the digger's ready. When you arrive on the other side, start by heading for the base camp that the Core used. I'll be issuing all instructions by radio. Guess I'll see you in hell. Good luck, Captain.
Also, why am I called Captain? I guess it's sort of like in the Mass Effect series where it's just like, because you can change the name of the main character, like the first name of the main character, all they can do is call you by your last name, you know. So in Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, you know, they always reference, you know, they always called you by Shepard. Shepard, 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 Shepard. And in Andromeda, they always called you Ryder. Or Pathfinder.
Looks like you lost them. That's base camp, you can see from there.
So that's their base camp. No wonder they lost. That's shitty. There's no defenses. Are you infected?
I can make it on my own.
How do we even know the signs of infection? I mean, besides the glowing red crystalline structure forming from the bottom jaw up. Also, how the fuck did you just get here? What the fuck is that?
Life forms detected. Waking from emergency sleep mode.
So that thing just rolled here. Okay. Okay. A flying trash can. Now I've seen everything.
Standalone operational support program, Virgil AT9, reboot complete. It has been 34 days, 9 hours, 12 minutes, and 2 seconds. Commencing debrief.
Take a closer look. They aren't with the Charon Core.
I detect a device on you. Connect it to me.
I forgot what that's called. The I something.
Line of communications with section authenticated.
Personal data acquired. Welcome aboard Charon's boat, Captain.
Why don't I begin by introducing myself? I am Standalone Operational Support Program, Virgil AT9. It's nice to meet you.
Hello.
Monsters, now talking machine.
No need to be surprised. She was originally the Charon Core support AI. They were scheduled to rendezvous there.
Internal database voice print match. It's been a long time, good luck.
It sure has, Virgil. Sorry to spring this on you so
Virgil.
soon, but I'd like to give you a new mission. You can find the details in the captain's file. Well, this was unexpected. The wormhole's closing as I speak. Probably have to plan to thanks for this. Virgil?
Okay.
Good luck's gotta go dark. Hope we'll be alright.
Do not worry. I will assume the role of the captain's mission support.
We've downloaded mission information from the device you connected. Our support systems are already
Ugh,
up
I don't
and
like the
running.
male voice.
According to this information, the Karen Corps has already ceased its activities.
The captain's mission is to recover the core's data and gather Kuban energy. The mission also includes exploring Dite and rescuing any survivors. Is this correct?
So, the two of you are talking to each other. What's the deal with that? There's some reason there are two of you?
That reason is unknown.
Okay, what?
Originally, when I was participating in the Karen Corps' operations, he didn't exist.
And now
What
he
I
does.
deduce from this is he is a personality created out of necessity amid the unforeseen situation that forced me to enter emergency sleep mode.
Which
What might that unforeseen
was...
situation be?
Unknown. When
Great.
it occurred, all data I acquired while supporting the Corps was lost.
All the data was lost. Wow,
exactly
what are the
do you-
odds?
We're AIs designed to offer special operations
I think that that AI
support. I
is
imagine
somehow...
we'll be able to provide you and the captain
A
with
be-
valuable information for your mission.
It came about due to the crystalline
Right,
creature.
So why don't you start being useful?
I mean, think about it. It takes human organic material and somehow changes it into crystalline material.
I don't know the first
That's
thing
very
about this
unusual.
place or the monsters here. Tell us everything you know.
This world is located on the other end of a wormhole, or a distortion in space-time. For convenience, we call this world Dite.
Dite.
We've learned in the
Such a
course of
stupid
our
name. Either
investigation
Dite
that Dite's
or
environment is
Dite-
very similar to that of Earth.
I don't know. Something will be better than that.
However, it is decisively
da-
different from
Dite-
Earth
Dite-
in factors such as the presence of wanderers and the dust.
Dust?
The dust is a mist-like substance.
So why is
made
it called
up
the
of
dust?
Micro-sized particles of unknown composition. It covers the greater part of
It's a
Dite.
smoke monster.
It is extremely toxic to humans, and without some form of countermeasure,
How do we get back to our world?
There is a way, though this is not currently possible.
Why not?
We already know
To
why.
return home, we need to activate a device called the Digger, which is
the Karen Corps intended to use the digger to return home.
God,
So
him
it's
just
highly
speaking
likely
is like
that the
half as
data
fast
you
as
will
the lady
recover will
one.
describe-
And he's so much more annoying.
Way out of here is to help you with this mission. Let's split up to look. Just need to find this core's data.
If I may be so forward, the captain should... Mr. Reeve, sir. I detect in you localized hyperthermia.
Oh God, he's so annoying.
Can read me like
Okay,
a book, huh?
anytime that the male Virgil goes on, I'm pretty much gonna be just skipping over it as soon as I can read it.
Well, I think we have a plan. Let's get started right away. It's going to be a long road, but remember, Captain, a journey of 1,000 miles wasn't built in a day.
I don't think that's right.
I think the expression is either a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, or Rome wasn't built in a day, isn't it?
Is that so?
Sorry, Captain. Looks like
On her
the
bits
accident
and
did a
bits.
number on
Ah.
bits and bytes.
Bites. Bits and bites. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. That looks like a Reaper. Is that the Karen Corp?
Before you begin your mission in earnest, let's go over some basics. Open your iDroid.
Oh, it's an iDroid. Like an Android and an iPhone. I forgot. Oh, that doesn't look good.
Unlike us, you humans need food and water to live.
Be sure to eat.
Oh,
or drink
this is gonna
when
be
you
annoying as
become
shit.
Hungry or thirsty.
I don't mind the weight thing. But the...
Speaking of which,
Oh,
let's
look how
find you
fast it's
something to
dropping.
eat.
What the
Open your
fuck?
iDroid's map screen. The map displays terrain you yourself.
Wow, I have no map information.
As we
Wow,
lost
this is
the
a...
data the core collected, you'll have to map
Okay, wow,
unexplored
this map is
terrain
actually pretty big.
yourself.
0%
Areas
explored,
where
no
we
shit.
can support you,
No, wait,
the
should I
map
be like at
will also
1%?
show your current position. However, this does not
Aw,
apply
seriously, it's
outside
dropping
of
even
these
now?
areas.
Finish up,
There,
finish talking.
You'll have to study the lay of the land to figure out where you are.
The situation report informs you of the current situation.
Game,
At
this
the
is
moment,
bullshit.
you
While
need
you're
to
doing this
secure food
this
and
stupid
water.
intro that I can't skip right now and can't do
Information
anything
is added
about,
to the
I should
report.
not be losing hunger.
As the situation warrants, so be sure to check it on a regular basis.
I'm losing so much.
Now, let's get back to finding food and water.
Yeah, it would help if
We've
you actually
detected a
would...
place with usable resources. Begin by heading
Motherfucker,
there.
okay, wow, this
We've marked
intro,
their predicted
this
location
thing for
on
it,
the map.
wow, this is
Place a guide
annoying as
marker.
shit. Please don't tell me that the entire game will be like this. This is annoying.
You've placed a guide marker. Just like this, you can set your destination to wherever you like.
I'm calling it. This is... I'm going to call it. I'm probably going to do more of this, but right now I'm going to call it. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please hit that like. Please hit subscribe. Either way, though, I hope to be seeing you further down the rabbit hole next time. See ya.